Welcome to the fourth and final video of our tutorial series in which we'll demonstrate how to set up our BTC Robot 2.0 onto Bitcoin within your broker's Metatrader 4. We assume you've completed all the requisite Metatrader and robot installation steps that we showed you in the previous videos, so let's quickly move on to setting up BTC Robot 2.0 within this FX Choice platform. Before you go forward, we highly recommend that you read our main BTC Robot 2.0 guide, which you can download from our members area here on the downloads page. Everything you need to know about our robot has been explained in detail in this manual, so please do take the time to read through it thoroughly and get acquainted with our BTC Robot 2.0. Now, the first thing that I recommend for you to do is to quickly set the global options for this Metatrader. You only need to do this once. First, let's just close out all these initial charts you have here. For BTC Robot, we're not interested in Euro, USD, or any of the other fiat currencies. Only Bitcoin. Next, let's quickly go into Tools, and then Options, and then the Expert Advisors tab. You see the first checkbox, Allow Automated Trading. Now this option is similar to the Auto Trading button you have here at the top of your MT4. You see how it looks like a stop icon? That means right now automated trading is disabled. But for any expert advisor to work within Metatrader, this option needs to be enabled. So let's check this option first. Then uncheck these two options. And most importantly, make sure Allow DLL Imports is checked. And that's it, you're good to go with respect to the Metatrader's global settings. Next, if this is a live account, then you need to ensure that your live account number is registered on the license management page before you run our BTC Robot. Alright, so let me just switch to the license management page. Now, this registration is required only for live accounts, not demos. There is no restriction to running BTC Robot on any number of demos across any MT4 broker. Now, as we mentioned earlier, our broker sign-up process automatically creates new live accounts for you at our preferred brokers, and it also automatically registers those live account numbers to your BTCR license. But if for any reason the auto registration process fails, or if you manually created the live broker account yourself, then all you have to do is enter your live account number here under the correct broker name. For example, I'm going to type in the live account number here for FX Choice. Otherwise, if it's for Talnex or CCM, then enter or paste the live account number into the second field. And if it's for any other broker, then usually it'll be registered in the third field. Now, just a quick reminder, Silver members are allowed to register only one live account at any broker, whereas Gold and Platinum members can register up to 3 live accounts per license. The main difference being that our Platinum members can run our robot on any 3 brokers, not just FX Choice, Talnex, or CCM. So once you're done entering your account numbers, just click Save Changes, and that's it. Your new live account numbers will be updated on our records for authentication purposes, which our BTC Robot 2.0 will then check when validating your account during its initialization. If you face any trouble with activating your live account number, just email techsupport@btcrobot.com with your new account number, and we'll activate it for you. Now, let's get on to the actual robot setup. First, check for BTC Robot 2.0 under the Expert Advisors drop down here inside the Navigator window, and there it is. So now all you need to do is open a Bitcoin chart, that is BTC USD. Just click this new chart plus icon to get a list of all the available pairs, and I'm looking for BTC USD. Now, some brokers may include cryptos like Bitcoin under a separate category, so if you don't see the pair listed in here yet, just right-click within the Market Watch window, then click Show All, scroll down the instrument list to verify that Bitcoin is there, and there it is. You can either right-click on BTC USD here and then open a new chart, or click the new chart plus icon that I showed you earlier, scroll down to the Bitcoin subsection, and then click BTC USD to open a brand new chart for this particular pair. Now BTC Robot 2 works completely independent of the chart time frame that you drop the robot onto, so it does not matter which time frame you switch to. You could run the robot on any of the available time frames like M1 or M15 or H1, whatever you like. Now that we're all set, simply drag and drop the BTC Robot 2.0 from the left. Just drag it and drop it onto your Bitcoin chart like this. And then BTC Robot's properties box will pop up immediately. All you have to do now is enter your registered BTC Robot 2 email address and the license number or initial ClickBetter receipt number for your BTC Robot 2 subscription. Now if you ever forget your license number, you can always refer to the licenses page within the BTCR members area. I'm going to switch to that now. And you could just simply copy your license number from here, switch back to the robot, and then paste it into this field like this. And that takes care of your authentication details. You don't really have to worry about most of the parameters listed here. The default settings for all these parameters are safe enough to run on Bitcoin, even on a live account of only $100. Although we usually recommend at least $500 to get started trading with our BTC Robot 2.0 for decent profits. Anyway, for now, just click OK, and the robot will initialize itself. And pretty soon you should see the robot has successfully authenticated your account, and it displays all of its operational details on the Bitcoin chart, like this. Now just so you know, our BTC Robot 2.0 is capable of running in two different trading strategy modes separately. That's the medium term trader, or MTS for short, and the second mode is the scalper. By default, the robot runs in MTS mode, as you can see here. But if you truly wish to maximize your profits, we recommend you run the scalper as well. And for that, just open another new BTC USD chart here and drag and drop the robot onto the chart once again. But this time, switch the parameter use medium term strategy to false. This parameter determines which strategy is in play, and setting it to false will force the robot to run in scalper mode. Now, like we mentioned earlier, the chart time frame does not really matter to the robot, but for the convenience of visually differentiating your MTS charts from those of the scalper, we usually recommend H1 or H4 for MTS and the smaller time frames like M1 or M15 for the scalper. Now coming back to the robot's properties box. The easiest way to access the properties box is to simply press F7 on the chart. Okay, now scrolling down, besides the use medium term strategy parameter, the only other parameter you should consider is the lot size. This parameter, MTS scalp lots, is the fixed lot size that will be used by either the medium term strategy or the scalper. And by default, it is set to 0.01 lots for safety. But for profitable trading with BTC Robot 2.0, you could go up to 0.1 lots for every $500 of your account balance. And see, one of the ways by which you could do that safely is to make sure that you do not overtrade your account between the two strategies. So if you're aiming for a total of 0.1 lots, you could split that between the two. You could trade 0.05 lots on MTS and 0.05 lots on the scalper as well. Now, like we said earlier, you don't really have to worry about the rest of the long list of parameters within the properties box, because the great thing about the new BTC Robot 2.0 series is that once you run the robot, it automatically downloads the best available optimized presets directly from our servers and applies them immediately. But if you really wish to know more about each of the robot's parameters, then please read the main BTC Robot 2.0 manual as we suggested earlier. Alrighty, so that's about it. If BTC Robot 2 runs into any problem, it will display an error here at the top on the chart, and also in the experts or journal tabs here below. So if you face any issues with the robot, please copy the errors, or better yet, just take a full screenshot of your Metatrader with the robot's error and settings clearly visible on the chart and send it all to techsupport@btcrobot.com. Or if you're a Platinum member, please email the screenshot of your Metatrader to platinum@btcrobot.com and we will take care of your request with high priority. This is for Platinum members only. One more thing I must mention is that after you've emailed to inform us that you've opened and funded your live account at any of our preferred brokers, and if you have a VPS, we will gladly assist you with installing our BTC Robot 2.0 remotely. But this service is for Platinum members only. Okay, so we hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and now have a better understanding of our latest BTC Robot 2.0 series. We wish you a great profitable year ahead and happy trading with our Bitcoin robot. See you for now.